What do you remember from your confirmation? Me, I remember that I had a really bad haircut. Some things never change. And I was worried about breaking out with zits. Oh, and I was a little nervous about whether or not I could recite the answer to the questions that the pastor was going to ask. You see, there were only three of us, my twin brother, me, and Bruce. Now, Bruce had a great singing voice, and he was going to carry us when we sang our confirmation hymn a cappella, "Take Thou My Hand and Lead Me." You see, I wasn't blessed with a great singing voice, and at 13, it was even worse than it is now. You know, puberty and all that. Well, we'd been practicing our song for several months. Every Saturday, we would go to the parsonage, and there we'd meet the pastor's wife who was trying to work with us, well, so we wouldn't sound awful. So thank God we had Bruce to carry us. Now, Bruce was more mature, and he had a really deep baritone voice, and he could drown out my brother and me. Unfortunately, Bruce wasn't so great at memorization. So my brother and I had to answer most of the questions on Confirmation Sunday. This, of course, was back in the day when you had to memorize all of Luther's small catechism, and not just the 6 chief parts. You had to know all the answers to the, 400 or so questions that went with it, and back up your answer with a Bible verse. So, Confirmation Sunday was a little tense. Thankfully, we all made it through. And we didn't sound awful when we sang, though I still had an awful haircut. But then, who didn't back then? And we had a pretty sweet reception afterward. I got to eat my favorite cake, German chocolate, which I usually only had on my birthday. And there were a lot of gifts, mostly cards with money, also pretty sweet. But you know what I remember most? That all those years of preparation were worth it. I truly did believe what I confirmed that day, that I did renounce the devil, and I believed in God and the scriptures. And even more importantly, I believed that God had given me gifts in my baptism, namely new life, forgiveness of sins, and that he would strengthen me with his grace to life everlasting. This Sunday, we celebrate Confirmation Sunday with a number of our young people here at Emmanuel, along with their families. And I hope that you will also celebrate your confirmation by reaffirming what you believe about God in the Bible, but even more that you would celebrate the affirmation that you are God's child and that he will continue to bless you with his many gifts in this life and in the life everlasting as well.